Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a protective styling challenge check-in. I wanted to review goals with you. I wanted to share with you some of my go-to products and some of my go-to hair tools and accessories. Now, this was supposed to be a live, but for those of you who follow me, my community posts, you know that a dear friend of mine passed away suddenly on Saturday. And so I didn't want to do a live and then I fall apart or something. At least here I can edit things out. It was such a senseless, tragic death so my goals for this protective styling challenge, I had several goals, and the major one was retaining length in my crown section. I haven't been as diligent on this challenge as I would have liked because I've had several tragedies, 3 deaths, and I did keep my hair protected. So when I wash my hair tomorrow, I might actually see that I'm working toward those goals. It's just that I haven't taken down my hair to detangle it. I rarely moisturized it. It's just been like in a bun. And I really plan to do a little bit more protective styles, like some styled twists, loose twists, but I just did not have it in me. But my hair has been protected. The very most that I have done is kind of like smooth my edges. I spritz my edges and then I just like tighten up the bun, and that's it. That's really all I've had in me. But going back to my goals, it was to retain length in the crown, but also to retain length overall. One big thing for me doing this protective styling challenge, which actually it's the right season for my life, is to just do less with my hair. Like with everything that I've been going through, I really haven't wanted to do anything. So for that, I'm actually grateful that doing this challenge and having my hair just up and not bothering with it is helping me reach the goal of just doing less. And that leads me to the final goal, which is to have less frizz. Because I've been doing less, because I've not been touching it and messing up the cuticle by just handling my hair a lot, I've had a lot less frizz. So my goals are very, very simple for the challenge. We're halfway through, and by the summertime, I'm gonna whip out the wash and goes, and I'm hoping that when I whip out my wash and goes, I will see a lot more length to them. Of course, I will still have to stretch my hair a little bit, but for the most part, I expect to reach my goals for this challenge, barring any other, derailments. Let's review your goals. I know we're supposed to be live, but let's review your goals. I want you to share your goals for protective styling in the comment section below, and I will respond to each and every comment. No question or comment will be ignored. I will respond to them. I might not get to everything right away, but I'm going to respond to every comment. But I want to know how you're doing on this challenge, if you're participating, what your goals have been, if you've been reaching them, and if you feel like you're struggling in any area. Now let's talk about go-to hair products. For me, my go-to hair products have been really simple. For a long time, I've just been using nothing but Henna Naturals. But for the challenge, I decided to branch out and try some new products, as well as use some other products that I was using, but they weren't staples, but they're staples for the challenge. So the very first product, and let me just say this, these aren't products that the only products that I'm using during the challenge, right? These are just my go-tos that I'm reaching for again and again. The first one is the shampoo, which is the Henna Naturals hair growth shampoo. This shampoo, I really love how it cleanses my hair. Yes, I did try another shampoo a couple of weeks ago, but this is kind of like my go-to shampoo, and I reach for this time and time again during this challenge. The second round of products that are my go-tos for the challenge are my Olaplex products. So I use Olaplex number 0. This is like a pre-wash, followed by Olaplex number 3. This is the hair perfector. Olaplex number 7. This is the bonding oil, and I use Olaplex number 6. Obviously 6 comes before 7. This is the bond smoother. To me, honestly, I feel like this is more than enough. If you want to use Olaplex, these 4 products are like the key ones. My next staple is Eco Styler gel and a hair oil, a scalp oil. So I don't really have a go-to scalp oil. This is just one of them. This is one of the newer ones that I started using. I kind of tend to rotate in and out of what oils I use on my scalp. I just like to make sure that the oils are very pure. If they're blended, I just make sure that they're, very clean ingredients. But my Eco Styler gel, and a scalp oil staples. And the final staple is my Jamaican black castor oil, which I use on my ends of my hair. Now, I haven't really been using it for, while my hair has been in a bun, because like I said, I haven't really been messing with the bun. But when I'm doing braids or when I'm doing twists, this Jamaican black castor oil coupled with the Eco Styler gel is how I seal my ends and keep them frizz-free, smooth, and preventing split ends. It's what I call the double seal method. If you don't know about that, I will leave a link to the video down below where I go into detail explaining it. Those are my go-to hair products. Now let's talk about go-to hair accessories. My rat tail comb for parting. My satin scarf for sleeping. Very important to help you protect your hair from, even when you're not feeling well or not feeling up to like handling or managing your hair, making sure you sleep with your satin scarf is very important. Bobby pins. Elastics with hooks. This helps me to pull my hair back into the ponytail. See, it has hooks on each end in a much more delicate fashion than if I were using a regular elastic and just like pulling it through. This just helps me to pull my hair into a ponytail, into a bun, so that it's not too tight, but it's also easy to take out with having to pull my hair through and through a loop. Same thing with heat. Swirly, curly hair ties. These are hair ties that you literally create a ponytail and then you snap it in place. My boar's head brush. Now, typically I don't talk about using brushes on this channel, and I really don't use brushes, and because I don't believe in brushing through my entire head, but I use this to literally smooth the perimeter of the front of my hair where it's not tangled, and it just helps to smooth the hairstyle. But this has been my go-to for simply smoothing my edges and the perimeter of the top of my head. And last but not least, my sectioning clips. It's very important for me while I am doing my hair on wash day to section. So sectioning clips are really a staple for whenever, not just a protective styling challenge, but because I am talking about go-to accessories, these are it. So that's it. Now let's talk about recommitting. If you started the challenge, but you feel like you've kind of fallen off, let's talk about how you can recommit yourself, right? Why did you start this challenge? What were your goals? Revisit your goals. Think about like your purpose and your reasoning for starting the challenge in the first place. And when you hone in on that, you'll be better able to like refocus yourself and get back to doing what you need to do to focus on those goals. How do you see your hair looking at the end of the challenge? Do you see your hair longer? Do you see your hair fuller? How does your hair feel? Do you feel like your hair is more moisturized? You have to see the end from the beginning so that you can work toward it. So guys, let's recommit. I know, like I said, I haven't been doing that great. I've had circumstances while I've had it protected, I haven't treated it as much as I wanted to in terms of adding the moisture and even the scalp massages. I started out with the scalp massages. I did a full week of the inversion method, but then I found out what happened with my friends. So it kind of ended right before I got the news. So that was good that I was able to at least finish that. But yeah, the scalp massages, I really wanted to do a bit more, even if I wasn't doing inversion method. So I'm recommitting myself to scalp massages 3 to 4 times a week, just so that I can continue to work towards my goals. And we have got this, guys. I'm telling you, we've got this. Protecting styling is a very effective means of retaining length. And if that's your goal, let's recommit and let's do this thing. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video next week. I haven't really decided what it's going to be. I'm not going to lie, because again, my mind has really been out there. But thank you so much for watching. May God bless you and keep you. I pray that the Lord's blessings will overflow you and overtake you this week.